Hey guys, it's Sarah. I didn't get to make a video last week because I was on vacation and busy and stuff, but I'm making one right now, so yay! It's gonna have to cover two topics though. Last week's, which was things I love and hate, kind of ranting video, and obsessions, which was this week. So, some things that I love are when every time I would post a video, Steph would message me and she'd just be like, "Hey Sarah, you're so funny. I thought it was hilarious when you did this or when you said this in your video. I just loved it." And I was like, "Aw, thank you. You're so cute. I just love her." And Katie, I've never talked to her, but I just watched the video that she put up on this account, and she's so intriguing. I just want to talk to her all the time. Yeah. And I love Nutella and Oreos. A lot. Songs. Right now I'm really into Be My Escape by Reliant K. And If I'm James Dean, You're Audrey Hepburn by Sleeping with Sirens. I love those songs a lot. Mustaches. I love mustaches, of course, as you can tell. I've probably said that before too. So. I also love my friends. All three of my friends. Forever Alone. It's okay. I've come to accept the fact. I also love Harry Potter and the Hunger Games. Best series of books you will ever read. I also love Adam Levine. He's the only celebrity I have a major crush on. Major crush. I just want him. I also love Owl City. He is my favorite band. Yeah. And Tumblr. If you decide to make a Tumblr, it will be the end of your social life. I hate to break it to you, but legit, it will be. So, yeah. If you have a Tumblr, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. That wasn't a very long list of things I love. So now I'm going on to things that I hate. So, okay. The number one thing on my list is homophobes, because they're just "Oh my gosh, look at those girls. They're holding hands. That's disgusting." Okay, no, it's not disgusting. They're just like you, except for they like girls. Just stop. Just leave them alone. It's their decision. Respect it. They respect your decision of liking the opposite sex. So just leave them alone. Don't stare at them in public, or, just don't do it. Just leave them alone. You don't need to run your mouth about everything you hate. So, yeah. Or just, in general, I hate when people judge you. For example, they'll look at you, kids from school, and they'll think, "Oh, Sarah, she's so happy and pretty and cute." No, she's not. Just don't judge someone before you even know them. I hate when people do that. I guess I'm kind of guilty of doing that myself, and I try to catch myself. I hate when people do that. Also, Facebook. I hate Facebook a lot. I don't even know why I still have an account. I should probably delete it. But when people update their status 5 or 6 times in a day, go make a Twitter, please. We don't want to see what you're doing. We don't want to see that you have to pee and that you're making a sandwich. And just go make a Twitter where it's okay for you to update your status 1,000 times a day. Or when, I know Steph said this in her video, but it makes me mad too, when girls will update their status like this status if you think I'm pretty. No one is going to like your status. Don't post your status like that. Just don't do it. You're just sitting here fishing for compliments. Don't do it. It gets on people's nerves. And I know you'll post, well, if you don't like what I post, just unfriend me. But then it's going to blow up at school and you'll freak out because I unfriended you. That kind of thing happens a lot. And ghetto typing, when you use Q's for G's and that kind of thing, you're not cool. Not at all. Like, when you post OMG with OMQ, what does the Q stand for? Oh my quail, oh my quill, oh my Quidditch. It doesn't stand for that. Just use the G, it looks a lot better. And also, when people can't tell the difference between your and there and there, it's not that hard. Go back to 2nd grade. Please. I beg of you. And just school. I hate school in general. I think it's mostly like some teachers and just the work in general. I'm a lazy person. And I think the number one thing I hate about school is those cliques of girls who start drama. Like, they sucked me into it last year, and it was terrible. The worst couple months of my life. And they just are, they live to ruin your life. It's terrible. I can't see how they live like that. Like, creating drama every 10 minutes. I don't like it. And then, like, if you do get sucked into it, you'll be like, okay, I'm sorry, can you please leave me alone? They'll be like, no, we're not going to leave you alone. We're going to keep buzzing at you. They're like bees. They're just like, you're trying to swat them away, but they just keep coming at you. Please stop. Find something better to do with your life. Okay, I'm glad I got that out of my system. I think I'm done ranting now. Thank you for listening. I think butter is underappreciated. Like, people in our society just don't realize how crucial butter is to their lives. Like, you just go to the fridge and there's the butter. But one day you'll go to the fridge and there's not going to be any butter and you're going to be really upset. And they just never realize until they run out how much they need butter and how much butter they actually use. I use a lot of butter. And I'm very thankful for butter. I love butter. I'm also thankful for my thumbs. What would I do without my thumbs? You know, I also remember when I used to hide food in my room, like when my mom would fix supper and I didn't want to eat the supper, I would just go back and sit in my room and eat my junk food. Yeah, that happened. One or two facts that everyone knows about Sarah is I hate pants. I don't like wearing pants. I wish people didn't enforce you to wear pants all the time. Because I don't like them. I don't wear them that often. I'm wearing shorts right now. But I just don't like them. I just rather run around my underwear, to be honest. Yeah. Also, at my house, I'm a milk Nazi. Like, if there's 2 gallons of milk left in the fridge, I'll go up to my mom and I'll be like, Mom, we're dangerously low on milk. Please go buy some more. That is how much milk I drink. I drink a lot of milk. I mean, come on. I like milk. And whenever people in my house are like, hey, Sarah, can you pour me a glass of milk? I'm like, no, of course not. It's my milk. I drink the milk. Yeah. And you know, if you're ever bored in the summer's a good time to do this. You need to write letters to your friends. Just like send them stuff in the mail because mail is cool. Mail is so cool. You need to support the Postal Service. The Postal Service is crucial to our lives. Just please support it because me and my friend, we write letters to each other all the time now because it's summer. You can send them a postcard when you go to the beach and just, it's awesome because like you'll get all excited. I know you have like texting or whatever, but it's still cool to get letters from your friends. I just love it. You need to try it. Support the Postal Service because we need it to survive. Okay, that's the end of last week. So this week, obsessions. Some of the things I'm very obsessed with is Owl City. He was the first band I ever really fell in love with. I just love him. His voice is gorgeous and he's gorgeous and he's just so awesome. I love him. I'm also very obsessed with mustaches. And people will ask me why, and I'm just like, I don't know, they're cool. You know, like 3rd graders are obsessed with drawing hearts over everything. And I'm obsessed with drawing mustaches on everything. I just love them. Don't ask me why. I just do. And people will be like, Sarah's gonna marry some guy just because he's got a mustache. No. I'm not that not that far gone yet. Yeah. I'm also obsessed with rainbows and Sharpies and the internet. Those are the last 3 things on my list. I just finished hanging pictures all over my wall for just like to wallpaper my wall and pictures and happy things, and there's a lot of Sharpie rainbows, like things that have to do with Sharpies and rainbows all over my wall. I need to get some posters too. I'm also very obsessed with Hayley Williams. I've got a bunch of pictures of her saved on my iPod. That's not weird. If it is, I don't really care, because she's perfect. She's perfect. Her and Lights are the only perfect people in the world. I just love them. I have 2 major girl crushes on them. I love them a lot. They're so perfect. I can go on for days telling you about how perfect they are, but I can't. I can't do that to you. You know, and that's pretty much the end of my list for things that I love and hate and obsess with. So, that is all. I will see you next week. And thank you so much for watching this video. It means a lot to us. If you have an idea for a topic we could talk about next week, you should write it down in the comments, and maybe we'll talk about it, because, you know, I love when people do that, because it's not our ideas, it's your ideas, and it gets you guys involved. Yeah, so thank you and goodbye. You're cool. Just kidding. Kidding again. You are cool. Goodbye.